Well, since Naruto seems to be my thing, we're doing Naruto Gaiden. And this shouldn't be too bad. It's a short series that was released over the course of 10 weeks in 2015. Well, already 5 years ago. In that span of a few months between the end of Naruto and the release of the first chapter of Naruto Gaiden, there was a ton of backlash against Kishimoto for who married who. I was not alone in expressing my anger for Sasuke and Sakura ending up together. I will apologize, however, for my rant in the War Arc video. I was a little over the top, and for that I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong, I stand by everything I said. I hate this pairing with all of my hate. But I need to be a little more constructive about it from now on. One thing I've noticed is that pairings like Sasusaku, such as Raylo from Star Wars or Zutaro from Avatar, and the pairings from Twilight are all very popular among girls. Shipping tends to be self-insertion because apparently they like the bad boy and they think they can change him. Into what, though? I would imagine that at some point between Chapter 700 and Naruto Gaiden, all those in charge of Naruto, be they Shonen Jump, Studio Pro, Viz Media, and Kishimoto, looked at the Sasuke and Sakura relationship and went, "Oh good God, what have we done?" and collectively shat their pants. Or at least that's what they should have done if they had any sense. This couldn't fly. They had to proceed with the plans to do a new generation, but this relationship was such a mess, it absolutely had to be addressed. But did Kishimoto do a good job? Oh boy. Let's get into it. But let's critique the cover to the volume real quick. This has got to be one of the worst covers he's ever done. You got half of Naruto's face, okay, fine. You got the two girls. But then above that, you have Orochimaru looking like a friendly guy who wants to invite you to dinner. What's up with that? And your villain. Don't you want your villain to look cool? Also, why are Sasuke and Sakura not on the cover, as this does deal with their kid? They're on the wraparound cover, so they should have switched places. Whatever, let's move on. Anyway, let's flash back before we begin. Sasuke basically got off for all of his crimes with the easiest apology in the world. Yeah. Sorry. My bad, guys. Sorry for trying to kill everyone and all that. And he uses his little redemption quest as an excuse to not be there for his kid. You people say Goku's a bad dad. At least he is actually shouldn't spend time with his kids, unlike Mr. Uchiha here. Mr. Family is super important. One thing I didn't stress was the sheer ridiculousness of the fact that everybody got married and had kids at the exact same time. Did everybody else get guilt-tripped into a magic genjutsu like Naruto did? Let's just cover Naruto Gaiden and get this over with so I can do the character videos. So we open with Boruto and Sarada in class, Boruto in Naruto's pose, Sarada in Sasuke's pose because parallels, yada yada yada. Shino shows them the ninja headband. Their graduation exams are next week. The kids are kind of bored about it. Oh god, Ino and Sai's kid is really hideous. Wait. Who the hell is this kid with the white hair sitting next to Boruto? Oh, please don't tell me Orochimaru had a kid. That would be horrible and make no sense. Sarada wonders what being a ninja is. Redundant question, really. Look up a dictionary, kid. You're just like your dad. So Sarada is walking with her friend Chocho. Oh lord, I'm getting ahead of myself, but Kishimoto couldn't have created a more annoying character if he tried. The point is, Sarada is seeing all of her peers hanging out with their dads, even Boruto, who's having a pissing contest with his dad over the vandalism he does. How dare he make a fool out of his own dad? Why are Naruto and Boruto's interactions so cold and unfeeling? But at least Naruto's actually trying to spend time with his kid. I don't know where the daughter is, but who cares? Sarada covers for Boruto while they're playing hide and seek, but then Shikamaru comes over and freezes Boruto in place so he won't bother his dad while he's doing Hokage work. Even though he is also clearly spending time with his own kid. Wow, what the hell, Shikamaru? I know, part of shonen dad culture. But anyway, the whole point of this is to clearly spell out that Sarada, in her 12 years of existence, has never once met her dad. Wow. I didn't think Kishimoto would actually confirm that Sasuke was a deadbeat dad. I mean, I was under the impression that maybe he sent her letters or some kind of contact, but here it confirms that Sasuke has never seen his daughter. That's just awful. Sarada then asks Sakura if Sasuke ever wore glasses, and she says, I don't think he did. I guess. You're married to him, And you guess. Yeah, I mean, Sasuke and Sakura were on the same team. I would imagine she'd know he didn't wear glasses. But if you're trying to convince me that these two should have gotten together, you're failing miserably. Sarada then asks if Sakura really is Sasuke's wife, and Sakura doesn't take it well. Sarada even points out that their relationship doesn't make any sense. I knew I liked you, Sarada. Sakura then angrily slams her fist into the ground and Sarada starts to cry. Oh boy, Kishi, this is not a good look. I don't know why you think this looks good. She apologizes and says their feelings are mutual, so he'll be back soon. Kishimoto emphasized that Sasuke and Sakura's feelings are connected, and he's doing a very poor job of showing that. But Sakura ended up destroying her own house, and worried about the loan, she faints. Based on the fact that Naruto still had to worry about paying for meals, I guess it doesn't matter what you do in the Naruto universe, you're paying your bills. Not everyone can be Sam from Transformers Dark of the Moon. Sarada takes Sakura to Shizune, who says Sakura used to faint all the time. That's never been a thing. If anything, Hinata was the one who fainted, and even that was an exaggeration by Studio Pierrot. But Sarada goes back to the ruins of her home and finds the picture, and discovers that Sakura has a makeshift photo of Sasuke with Team Taka to make it look like she has a family photo of Sasuke, and... oh god, you people wonder why I hate this pairing? Look no further than this. The point of this is so Sarada will now question whether or not Karin is her real mother. Oh boy, I can't believe Kishimoto took a stupid little fan theory and decided to tease it. Actually, never mind, I can believe that. That's what he does. So we cut to Sasuke wandering the woods. He gets attacked by a hooded figure who is a kid who has the Sharingan. Oh no, not this again. It's like Kishimoto doesn't know what else to do other than, here's the new villain, they have the Sharingan. Anyway, Sarada questions Shizune about the photo and points out there's no record of her birth in the village, and Shizune doesn't answer, and oh boy, we'll get back to this because there really was no point to Shizune keeping this a secret. So Sarada goes to meet Chocho, and... Chocho, shut up. This Mizuki kid, I really get the feeling that Kishimoto just fought him up on the spot. So the Sharingan kid goes to the cloaked figure and reports back about Sasuke. They mention they want to kill him because he's the one who killed Itachi. This goes absolutely nowhere and is never brought up again. Chocho says she wants to go find her real parents. You know, considering how out of nowhere your parents ending up together was, I'd believe that you'd think they weren't really married. Sarada decides to go looking for her dad and go ask Naruto about it. Naruto gets a message from Sasuke's Falcon to come meet him. This begs the question, why doesn't he send a letter to his family once in a while? I mean, a simple, hey Sarada, daddy loves you, would go a long way, wouldn't it? Naruto decides to go meet Sasuke in person, leaving a clone behind to take care of the village. Ah, Naruto would never send a clone to go meet Sasuke in person, wouldn't he? So Sarada is prepared to go out. Shut up, Chocho. So Naruto speeds off and the girls prepare to follow him. Boruto is upset because Naruto didn't wait for him. I have to agree in this case. It really wouldn't have hurt to have waited 10 seconds for the meal. So Sarada decides to take the lunch to Naruto, and Shikamaru just lets them go. Even though he probably should be aware that an attack on Sasuke could mean that his child would be targeted, so... yeah, what the hell, Shikamaru? Which, by the way, ends up happening! Fortunately, Naruto comes to the girl's rescue from Shin. Okay, yeah, that's his name, Shin. They retreat and... shut up, Chocho! Anyway, this leads to a rather good moment between Naruto and Sarada. Naruto comes off as a really genuine uncle. Already I'm thinking of him as a better dad to Sarada than Sasuke is, considering that, you know, Sasuke has never once been a dad to his own daughter. So Naruto explains Sarada's dad to him. Speaking of, I will never call Naruto Boruto's dad. What's up with that stupid meme? Sarada hands Naruto the bento and he thinks back to Sasuke, and it's so nice to see that despite being brainwashed by magic genjutsu into loving Hinata, that Sasuke is still first in his heart. One thing I stress, apparently I've heard Boruto calls Sasuke and Sakura uncle and aunt. I wish Sarada called Naruto Uncle Naruto instead of Lord 7th, not sure why that is. Now let's grade Naruto's description of Sasuke, and based off Sarada's reactions, we will grade it accordingly. Naruto describes Sasuke as the top of his class, someone very smart. Sarada's reaction is positive, she's smiling brightly. Now Naruto's breaking the truth about how much of an ass Sasuke could be, and Sarada's expression is falling low. Dial it back, Naruto! Then he says he's his rival and that she's just like her mother, and Sarada's very happy. Alright, Naruto, you get an A-. All kidding aside, good scene. So they reach the tower. Sarada decides to sneak in to visit her dad. Kid, you really need to keep your expectations in check. So finally, father and daughter meet with Sarada's Sharingan activating out of happiness. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to work, but okay, we'll go with it. But Sasuke thinks she's one of the Crete's friends and nearly kills her. Because that's what we needed, Sasuke trying to unknowingly kill his own daughter. But don't worry, Sarada. If he tries to murder you, that means that he loves you. Sasuke stops in the nick of time. No, it's a clone, you nitwit. Yep, sounds like Sasuke. He doesn't seem too bothered by the fact that he nearly killed his own flesh and blood. So Sakura wakes up and is informed by Shizune as to what is happening. Sarada asks Sasuke perfectly reasonable questions, and Sasuke's response is, "Dickhead." Sarada storms out. "Shut up, Chocho!" Naruto flashes back to explain why Sasuke is on his little trip. As it turns out, Kaguya's claim of gathering an army to fight something... Yeah, we're going into alien territory. The timeline of this is really confusing. Kishimoto has Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura as adults, and Naruto as a Hokage, meaning this has to have happened while Sarada was born. So this means that Sasuke came back to the village and still didn't go meet Sarada. Not to mention the day Naruto became Hokage clearly showed that Sarada was around when Naruto became Hokage, so... Yeah, Sasuke's a shitty dad. Naruto tells Sarada that Sasuke is a great ninja. That's not really helping Naruto. Aw, but Sakura does care to go after Sarada. We see our villain has lots of Sharingans on his entire body. Does Kishimoto have a fetish for eyes being in weird places or something? Ew. Shut up, Chocho! Anyway, massive fights break out. Sarada is impressed by her dad showing, "Oh, that's nothing. You should have seen him try to murder your mother." Shin Uchiha says that he's a survivor of Akatsuki. Really? That seems a little weird. The way this is explained is... Yeah, it's a bit of a cop-out. I don't know why, but I love Naruto's reaction to getting stabbed. It's just, like he's just mildly inconvenienced, which, to be fair, is all it is. Sasuke shields Sarada from attack. Okay, Sasuke, you get a point taken off of being a bad dad. So Sakura completely demolishes Shin. Okay, Kishimoto, it doesn't quite make up for what you did to her at the end of chapter 699, but I'll take it. Before anyone can tell the truth, Shin teleports himself and the kids and Sakura to his hideout. Sakura claims that Shin is worse than Orochimaru for what he does to his clones. Oh boy, we're almost there. So Naruto and friends decide to go visit Orochimaru's hideout. The safest thing to do is to take the kids with them. Yeah, that seems like a bad idea. Shut up, Chocho! Sakura lectures Shin on what it means to be a parent. We'll come back to this because Kishimoto really doesn't follow through on his message. So Yamato's keeping an eye on Orochimaru. I don't know why, but I find that hilarious. So inside the hideout, we see Taka has decided to help Orochimaru. That's weird. Also, Orochimaru looks so young, and they just walked into Orochimaru's hideout like, "Hey, what's up, Orochimaru?" Like he's an old friend, and oh god, I can't believe this. The hell is going on? Shin is one of Orochimaru's experiments who was fascinated by Itachi. Okay, sure. Do you think it's okay to do experiments like this? Hello? He killed the third Hokage! Do you not remember that? So Sarada asks who he gets to where Karin is. He takes her to her office, and they come across the umbilical cord, and it's a 100% match for Sarada, so it looks like Karin is Sarada's mom. Oh boy, Naruto is pissed. Yeah, Sasuke's a traitor, a murderer, and he's tried to kill me and my friends several times, but he cheated on Sakura. That's just unforgivable. You need to work on your priorities. Oh, don't worry. He tried to kill her too. So Sarada is really upset and wants to run away. But it's okay. A patented talk no jutsu is quick to save the day. He's still got it. Still, the message is good, I guess. bonds are stronger than blood. The flashback was Sarada thinking about her mother is genuinely good. I like Sakura and Sarada's bond as it feels completely genuine. Then you get to the weird part where it's implied that Sasuke and Sakura have never kissed. But then Toriyama did the same thing with Goku and Chi-Chi a year later in Dragon Ball Super. It's even more ridiculous there, because Goku and Chi-Chi have been married for over 20 years and have 2 kids. They've kissed! That's for another time. I gotta say that Naruto has been a much better dad to Sarada than Sasuke has. Not that that's hard, mind you. Sasuke says, "My wife isn't a weak woman." This is Sasuke and Sakura's chemistry.
I love you, wife.
Sasuke mentions that he's been traveling between dimensions, and like most things, Kishimoto deals with it in, "Oh, I can do this now. Anyway, let's move on." You'd think the world would be changed forever by this groundbreaking ability, but no, they just mention it and then forget about it. So okay, Sakura's ready to fight Shin, massive fight breaks out. Sarada sees that apparently her parents' relationship is genuine after all. Aw, how cute. No, it isn't. Oh, the kids decide to portray Shin for some reason. Like, okay, sure, pulling a Starscream. Massive fight continues, then Sarada shows that she has super strength, showing who her mother no doubt really is, yada yada yada. Shin is defeated. If you think that's a cliff note in my review, it's a cliff note here too. Sakura says that Sarada's really her child. Sarada asks Sasuke if he really does love Sakura. He says yes, and Sarada is proof of that love. That's actually kinda good. Yeah, I'll give you that. The clone kids are given to Kabuto, who is in control of the orphanage, and oh my god! I'm sure all those orphan kids who lost their parents during the war appreciate being raised by the man who helped kill them. What the hell? Also, this just screams disaster waiting to happen. Chocho finds Choji and sees that he's slimmed down. I did it! I found my dad! Shut up. So the Uchiha family finally has dinner together, and my god, Sakura looks so miserable. So Sasuke has to leave again, but he finally gives his daughter a hug. Then he taps Sarada on the forehead. Oh god, not this again. Sakura tries to get a kiss. He walks away. Well, it's a better final pound for her than the last time he did this. Not very good, mind you, but a little better. Sarada wants to be Hokage because of Naruto, which is nice. I don't expect it to amount to anything, though. If she was the main character of this new generation, I might be interested. Instead, we're stuck with Boruto, so yeah, not interested. Karin says she is not Sarada's mother, and she's okay with Sasuke and Sakura being married because they're friends, despite never sharing a single interaction as friends. But she's okay with it because she wants Sasuke to be happy. I guess she's a terrible person, eh, Kishimoto? The final picture is a page of the new family photo, which is nice. I like Sarada, so for her sake, if nothing else, I'm glad it was a happy ending. Sarada's finally accepted her dad, and anyway, that's Naruto Gaiden. What can we question about it? If Sasuke and Sakura are married, why were there no pictures of them? Why did no one, Shizune or Naruto, tell Sarada the circumstances behind her birth? It wasn't like it was a big secret or anything. Why did you emphasize bonds are stronger than blood and not even follow through on it? Why did the clones betray Shin? Why are they letting Orochimaru go? Are they really okay with letting him keep himself eternally young? Yeah, Orochimaru will outlive everyone else according to Kishimoto, so the bad guy won at the end of the series when you think about it. And finally, what the hell is the Scarlet Spring? It's in the title, but nothing like that ever comes up. Well, that was a trip. Next time we do Naruto, we will do a video on characters. First up will be Neji. But I will also be continuing my gaming projects and maybe breaking into animation reviews. I'd like to do all 3 seasons of Avatar: The Last Airbender, but my next manga retrospect? Are there any other mangas that fell from grace like Naruto did? Oh. Let me know if you want to see me do Bleach in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit that bell, like, and subscribe button. If you want updates, follow me on Twitter or join my Discord. See you later.